Well, hello people. Welcome to my top mods video. This is a selection of mods that I've placed on the game Fallout 4 on the Xbox One, and they're ones that I quite like a little bit. But before before I do anything else, if you're a fan of Walking Dead and you haven't seen Season 8, Episode 4 yet, then block your ears up because I just need to say something, so block them up now. Rest in peace, Shiva. And now you can unlock or unblock your ears right now, depending on if you've got padlocks on your ears or not. Anyway, this is a list of mods that I've chosen to use for today, and I'm going to explain a few of them. Some of them I couldn't get to work or didn't read the instructions properly on the descriptions there, as we can see. I'm one of them people that if I buy some flat pack furniture, I can talk English, I promise. If I buy some flat pack furniture from IKEA, I'm the sort of person that chucks the instruction leaflet away and just gets on with building it, and has about 4 screws and half a drawer left by the end of it. And yeah, I'm one of them sort of people. So yeah, this is the Supergirl mod. Also in the background you can see snow as well. For the winter mod, the screen at the moment is quite small, so I can't really see what it says. But anyway, yeah, this is the Supergirl mod. Pretty good. It's kind of like being in a power armor with the jetpack, but you can fly up a lot higher. It's alright. She's got ice. You can have Superman as well, but I've got a female character because I like boobies. Anyway. Yeah, and yeah, so she's got this Supergirl skin, the ice breath there. She's honestly not holding an invisible gun, but it's pretty good, it's pretty effective. I'm not too sure if there's a weapon in the game. I mean, I haven't found one yet which actually shoots ice. I don't know. I use some sort of assault rifle with big drum thing on my non-modded version of Fallout, and that's kind of my go-to weapon. I know you can get one with laser beams and stuff like that, which is heat vision, quote unquote heat vision. Yeah, it's pretty good, but I was shooting a raider earlier with the heat vision. It didn't seem to damage him, but unfortunately I didn't record that, so yeah. But anyway, it looks alright anyway, and you might notice that she's got blue skin because I downloaded another mod. Oh yeah, just quickly I have to say, at the end of this video, in the last few minutes, there is props to all the people that have made the mods and all that, so I'm not gonna... I didn't make these mods at all. There are various loads of people made them, and I was recommended some by people who are commenting on my YouTube channel, so thank you for the recommendations as well. So I've chucked a couple of them in like the sim settlements. Unfortunately I don't really know how that works yet either, so yeah, it would be nice to kind of get some feedback on that. So I've just kind of tested her running around. It would be nice to get rid of that Pip-Boy. I think there's a mod for that actually, and the outfit itself, the Supergirl outfit, the cloak's not great, but it does say that in the description. There's a few bugs from the modder who made it, but it's good. It looks okay. I'm not sure if it's the same modder that made this Superman, Supergirl outfits for Skyrim actually, but it looks good. And my daughter's kind of a fan of Fallout. I'll let her play the modded Fallout because we're not really doing any stories or missions or anything like that. So I mean, at the end of the day, this game's rated 18. I don't really see why, apart from the odd bit of blood and guts, but in real life, if you cut yourself and like you're not 18, what are you gonna do? You're gonna say, "Oh, I can't look at that because there's blood. I'm not old enough to look at my own blood." Oh, it's stupid, really. There's guns in it, but you know, there's guns in other games. There's swords in Zelda, and they chop up skeletons and stuff. So, yeah, last Zelda game I played, going off the scent slightly. The last Zelda game I played and liked was, God, what was it? Wind Waker? That was alright. Lots of travelling around on boat. Nah, it's got to be the Ocarina of Time. That was the best. Ooh, Christmas tree, you know, because it's not far from that time of year, which I'm not a massive fan of. The shopkeepers and most of my settlers are wearing these dresses. They're modded dresses made by another modder who I can't remember the name is, but it's all at the end of the video, the names. And the pool table was Lady Death, and I think that looks pretty cool. I think I mentioned it in one of my comments. Please can someone make it so we can play pool? That'd be brilliant. A multiplayer would be good on this as well, even if it's just to play pool. I like pool. There's some modern furniture which I'm just kind of getting around to here, which looks very nice. There is a TV, like a few sizes, like small, large and medium sized TVs, little flat screen widescreen tellies, which look really cool, but I don't think they can be powered, so that's kind of annoying. And the TV will only go on the floor, as opposed to being rested on a table or a TV stand or anything. So that's, you know, that if that could be fixed, that would be cool as well. But all these mods I've got because I like them, and I've tried other mods and didn't get on so well with them. But funnily enough, my game hasn't frozen or crashed. I think it did before on certain mods, so I deleted them and it's been fine ever since. The frame rate's slightly kind of low, but it's something to do with the Supergirl mod, I think. I'm not 100% sure. That puddle is still there, the psychedelic puddle syndrome. There's a set of steps there which is due to the height restrictions mod. I can't remember what that was called. Once again, see the end of the video if you're interested in it. But that's basically as high as you can build, as high up as you can build. So if anyone wants to build themselves a nice little high-rise flat or a skyscraper, I think they'll have a good job. There's a no build limit mod on this as well, so obviously the frame rate's going to drop a little bit if you build a lot of stuff in your settlements, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's if you want a lot of stuff in there, then it's going to happen. You're going to lose your frame rate. I can't really see in the background. Yeah, I think this is the kind of green mod where there's loads of trees and forests, and it does look really cool. I like the winter one as well, which was at the beginning of the video. It felt really cold though, so I do prefer the green foresty kind of mod. It looks really nice and lush, and I think some of the trees you can actually remove and use them for wood. Not that you really need to, because you've got the mods, so you can. I've got the cheat terminal. I think when I go into my Pip-Boy, you get a little holotape, and you can basically mod in all the items and stuff that you need for building, which is pretty cool. One thing I will say about the Supergirl mod is when you're flying and you press B on the Xbox One controller, I don't know what it is, I think it's circle on PlayStation 4, to get the Pip-Boy up. Sometimes the Pip-Boy doesn't actually show, you just get kind of some writing at the bottom of the screen, which is slightly irritating. But once you land back on the ground again, give it a couple of minutes and go back into the Pip-Boy, and it should come back eventually. But it's done that to me a couple of times. But I'm still surprised at how well all these mods work. This is just kind of me going through all the bits and pieces you can use to build houses. Nice clean houses, ones that aren't rusty and dirty and stuff like that. So they're all pretty good. Sometimes they don't snap into place when you want them to, but it's all relative really, and a little bit of perseverance and patience, and you can make half decent places like me and my daughter have made in this settlement. But I've only really been using the mods for a couple of weeks. I've thought, right, I'll play the game through first, complete it, but I didn't realise how massive the game was. I should have had an idea based on Skyrim. I still haven't completed that yet. I've been playing that game for years and I still haven't completed it. But these are the sort of games where I like just to kind of wander around and do other things, and I get very easily distracted. You know, I'm going on the way to a mission, and then some super mutants turn up or something along them lines, so I'll kind of end up blasting them, and then suddenly someone comes out and says, "Oh, thank you, could you help us with this?" And then suddenly I'm going on a completely different mission from the one I originally started going onto, and it's like, come on. But there's so much stuff to do in here. This is kind of, these are little bits you can do in the under the metal section, pre-war sanctuary stuff. You can, if you got little gaps and stuff in the houses, then you can fill them in like this, which is pretty handy. Because I didn't like the look of it at first. I built it all, and there was little gaps where I'd built floors and wanted stairways and stuff like that. And then I noticed these kind of little these little fascia things and interior panel cap something, I can't read that, it's too small. Yeah, so these kind of help fill in the little gaps, which is very handy. I'm not too sure if there's a mod where you could just power everything up and you don't actually need generators. That would be cool. That would be absolutely awesome, actually, because I don't really like all them things sticking out of the walls. But if anyone knows any other ways to kind of hide all that sort of stuff so it's not completely obvious, then that would be pretty good. So yeah, so these kind of beds, I think I'll add a little run through the house anyway that I'd built. But these are the sort of beds you can get in chairs, walls and other bits and pieces. Like I say, the TVs, they literally won't go on anything. They just sit on the floor, which is a little bit, I wouldn't say annoying, but you know, it would be nice if they could just be on tables and stuff and actually work, even if it's the kind of please stand by screen which you get on the other TVs, then that's absolutely fine. But I'd like to just see them working. Hey, if someone can kind of mod in some actual little cartoon shows and stuff like that, that would be brilliant. So you could sit there and actually watch shows on the TV. That would be amazing. Kind of like GTA 5. That would be cool. I haven't played that for ages. Gone off it a bit now, all these microtransactions. I don't know. I might chuck it on again at Christmas though, because drive around in the snow and all that. Yeah, going off the scent, Steve. I know. So yeah, this is basically a whole rundown of all the bits and pieces you can get that are modded. Hopefully this video hasn't been too boring. I was trying to keep it under 10 minutes, but there's quite a lot in here. I've obviously missed some bits and pieces. I'm just trying to think. The skin colour change is pretty good, just going to a barber's chair. Put it kind of quite up. The busty EV replacer's pretty good. I'm a boob man, so you know, I like all that sort of stuff. But it just, yeah, it makes the body look a little bit more realistic as well, and she's got tattoos and that on as well, and it's very cool. And I like the fact that you can change the skin colour also. So we're coming to the end of it all now. There we go, there's all the tattoos and bits and pieces. I've got a ring on that I got from the Superman mod, so you can still fly. You don't even have to have the outfit or anything like that. And this is where all the props go to other people, like this person here. I really can't read that name because it's a very small screen. But yeah, so yeah, big up to all these people who built these mods, and luckily they've all worked together and they're all pretty good, and they're not at all kind of diminishing the game or anything like that. So it's very cool. There's a couple of mods that I haven't used, like the Pip-Boy screen pictures and stuff like that. And there's hundreds and hundreds of mods out there, so I will be probably testing out a few more in the next couple of days and making new videos. But like I say, I always try and keep my videos interesting, inject a bit of humour, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so let me know in the comments what sort of mods you have and you like. I haven't really done any weapon mods or companion mods or anything like that. I'll be looking into trying them out in the very near future and just seeing what's what, really, and also trying to go into the non-modded version, the vanilla version. I prefer Neapolitan, but vanilla version of the game, and trying to get to the end of it without pissing off any of the factions, because right now I'm at a point where I have to raid the railroad in one of my games, but and steal information from their computer or control the robot. I can't remember the name of the robot now, but if I do that, then I become a permanent enemy of the railroad, and I don't really want to do that now, do I? Because the Brotherhood of Steel apparently are the bad guys. I don't know, so it might be one of these things. Try one, save it before I try it, and then if I don't really like it, then go back to the save and try another one. see how it goes anyway. But I hope you all liked this video, and hopefully you might think, oh, I like the look of that mod, I'm going to download that, because that's the whole point of me doing this video, is to share kind of experiences on what the videos are, what the mods are about, and get recommended and recommend to other people certain mods, and get maximum enjoyment out of a already really good game. So yeah, so I'm gonna bugger off and leave you there. I'm gonna make a nice cup of tea, 1 sugar, I'm sweet enough, and I will leave you all to it, and then yeah, get to work on making another video, hopefully in the next couple of days. So I hope you've all enjoyed. I'll say enjoy, that's kind of an overstatement. I hope you've found this video informative and interesting, and I hope you tune into the next one, and don't forget to like, especially share it, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.